We are concerned not merely with the technical problem of securing and maintaining peace, but also with the important task of education and enlightenment.
Question is actually maybe the question Jeff's going to ask, because Jeff, before you came on, Danny, they were talking about the Inspector General able to shuffle stuff under the table and not being up and level with some cases. So you're up against the Inspector General. You've been up against Harvard University and Oliver North and all these guys. You know all the game. What's your prospect? Do you think you can keep the Inspector General on course? And do you have any ability to force the issue and make him do the job the way he's supposed to do it?
I hope. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to with the fellow that we're dealing with is named Stephen Johnson. Dr. Stephen Johnson. He is the director of whistleblower and retaliation investigations for the Inspector General. And then there's this other woman that is in charge of recrimination, which is some sort of a different category. And then there's a third one I haven't gotten to talk to yet, that's in charge of this whole general investigation inside the DOD about what they know about UFOs and what are the protocols that are being used to conceal it, and are they legal? You know, there's 3 different investigations going on. What I'm assuming that what I ended up having to do is talk to the Inspector General himself, you know, because there are these other lieutenants that are having jurisdiction here. But what we've got to do is we've got to get the pressure on Susan Go, at least. She's the DOD person who's blocking the information. She's the one putting out all these lies about, you know, there's no such thing as ATIP, and, you know, we aren't doing this anymore, you know, that thing. So what I've got to do is find out who I'm dealing with in the Inspector General's office. You know, that I've never met a government lawyer that I trusted. You know, because they've got this other agenda, as you were talking about. You know, they are people under authority, and they've got instructions, and they view themselves as being responsible for protecting the institution itself. And as I think it was Dave was saying, anybody who thinks that they're actually engaged in trying to protect the public interest ought to have their head examined. You know, so that, you know, that's what John Mack used to say. You know, but the bottom line is, I've got to try to find out who these people are, how honest they are, how seriously they take their job. You know, how fascinated are they going to become about this subject? I mean, any human being that has a heartbeat, you know, basically when this information starts getting in front of them, they start saying, "Oh shit, you know, here I am. I'm like I'm in a movie here. Like, you know, here this is the big issue, and all of a sudden it's come onto my table." You know, what am I going to do about this? You know, am I going to just, salute and the flag and, you know, walk, at attention in front of whoever's telling me what to do? Or am I going to actually have a little bit of leeway here to try to find out what's really going on? Am I going to exercise whatever degree of discretion I've got to try to do something that, you know, will merit my respect with my grandchildren? You know? So I have to find this out. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna know Wednesday, because I'm gonna get to talk with Stephen Johnson and find out what he's about, and then I'm gonna get to talk to the other IG. So I'll know by the end of the month, you know, some of what we're dealing with here.